Why do bad thoughts come to our mind? We don't want to, but still, dirty thoughts keep coming in our mind. But why? The mind is our biggest friend, and the mind is our biggest enemy. When we follow our mind, then the mind leads us astray. And when we balance the mind, then we get everything in our life. We try to stop the dirty thoughts coming in our mind, but the more we stop, the more these thoughts enter us. The more you run away from something, the more that thing will come to you. So don't run away from that thing, but keep balance on it. Once a young man came to Gautam Buddha and said to God and Buddha, "O Buddha, why do I have so many dirty thoughts in my mind come? I don't want dirty thoughts to come in my mind, but thoughts of lust always keep running in my mind, and I am very upset thinking about them. My energy and time are wasted in thinking all these, and because of all these thoughts, I sometimes cannot remain calm, and I always get fascinated by seeing women. I can't stop myself." Buddha smiled, and he asked the young man, "Do you know what this lust is?" Then the boy replied and said, "Buddha, I don't know what lust is, but yes, whatever it is a very bad thing." Then Buddha said to that young man, "First of all, you have to understand that whatever is in us naturally is not bad. It is needed in our life in one way or another. Lust is not a bad thing. It is a feeling in our mind that makes us feel the lack of something or the other, and then we get attracted towards that thing to get it. Like, if you lack money, then you have the desire to get money. Lust will arise. It does not mean that lust is bad, but it is a kind of feeling of need of our mind, and when this need is physical, then we call it sex lust." The young man said to God and Buddha, "Buddha, I have understood the meaning of lust, but you tell me from where it comes and how it comes?" Gautam Buddha said, "Lust does not come from anywhere. It is within us only, and it is necessary to have it. Only then will the human race expand." The young man said, "When it is within us and is also necessary, then why do people say it is wrong?" Buddha said, "This is the problem. People have wrongly thought of lust. They try to hide and suppress it. Lust is not wrong, but it is wrong to use lust in a wrong way. People start living for what they like and keep thinking about it all the time, but this is all wrong." Buddha said to the young man, "Do you know that even animals have sex?" The young man replied, "Yes, Buddha. Even animals have lust because even animals will take their generation forward." Buddha said, "Then why don't we call the lust of animals wrong?" The young man said, "I don't know, Mahatma. You tell me." Gautam Buddha said, "Animals do not use their lust for pleasure. They only use their lust for procreation. Nature has not given enough understanding to animals that they can make lust the basis of their happiness, while man uses everything found in nature for his own happiness on the basis of his understanding. We humans have made sex and lust the means of our happiness, while nature has given it to us to carry forward our lineage. But humans have made it the ultimate goal of their lives, and it is wrong to let lust go unbridled. Why do we dominate? Why does it become unbridled?" Then Gautam Buddha said, "Listen to what I will tell you now. Listen carefully. You will understand the whole game of lust. You will get answers to all your questions. You just have to understand by listening carefully." Then Gautam Buddha told the young man, "Let's start." Once upon a time, the guru and his disciple lived in an ashram. The disciple used to go daily to the village outside the ashram to take initiation. The disciple, who used to go to the village to collect alms, used to cross a river on that way through which he went daily to collect alms. One day, he saw a boy hiding behind a tree. He went to the boy and asked, "Brother, what are you looking at, hiding behind this tree?" The boy said, "Hey, don't you see what I am seeing?" When he looked at the river, some girls were filling water there. The girls were about 14 to 15 years old. Then the disciple said to the boy, "Oh, brother, the girls are filling water there. What is the point of hiding in it?" Then the boy looked at the disciple and said to him, "Hey, you idiot, can't you see what I'm doing? How are those fairies drawing water from the river? Just look at their expressions. Look at her soft body, how her slim waist flexes while lifting the pot, and how her hair is flowing on her waist as if beauty is scattered." The disciple again looked towards the river, and this time he went on looking. Till now, He could not see anything, and he was absolutely fearless. He was not afraid of anything, but now he started hiding and started looking at those girls as if he had committed some crime. And when he was hiding and looking at those girls, then he started trembling from inside and he said, "This is me. What I'm doing, whatever I am doing, is not right. I should leave here." And then he leaves quickly. Then he reaches the ashram. After going to the ashram, he got busy in his work, but what he had just seen was coming again and again in front of his eyes. The same scene was playing in his mind. His mind was tempted to see the same thing. He didn't feel like doing any work. Early in the morning, he used to leave the hermitage early every day for alms and went to the tree near the river where the boy was already present and used to secretly watch the girls along with him. Now he started doing this every day. His mind was no longer engaged in any work. He was always engrossed in some kind of thoughts. He was also not able to do the work of the ashram properly. He could neither sleep properly nor eat properly. His mind was restless. His mind was tempted to see the beauty of those girls again and again. Even when the guru was giving alms, his mind was lost in some other thoughts. The guru saw these actions of his disciple. Then one day, the guru called the disciple to him and said, "From today, I will also go for alms with you. You and I will go begging together." The disciple refused the guru and said, "No, Gurudev, why are you getting upset? I alone can beg properly." The teacher said to the disciple, "Okay, you go alone to beg." After this, the disciple went out to beg. After the disciple left, the guru also left the ashram and started following the disciple to see where he goes and whom he meets. He started following him to see all this. After going a little distance, the guru saw that his disciple was hiding like a criminal behind a tree with a boy and was secretly watching something. The guru also stood behind his disciple to see what his disciple was seeing, for which he was hiding behind the tree like a criminal. The guru saw that his disciple was watching the girls hiding behind the tree, who were getting water from the river. Then the guru said to the disciple, "Will you beg from the girls too?" Hearing the voice of the guru, the disciple's mind got scared, and he started sweating. He was trembling, as if he had been caught red-handed while catching a thief. His condition worsened. He was unable to speak. The boy who was with the disciple ran away, which made the disciple even more nervous. Only a few broken words were coming out of his mouth. He could not even dare to make eye contact with his teacher. The teacher looked at the disciple and said, "My disciple is fearless. He is not afraid of anything." "But what is this? Why are you trembling because of fear?" The disciple said to the guru, "Forgive me, I am not at fault in this. That boy deceived me, but I promise you that after today, I will never do that again." Gurudev said, "No problem, but you should keep in mind that we get the same result as we keep company with others. As we associate, their thoughts enter us. So keep good company so that good thoughts enter you." Then the guru and the disciple returned to the ashram and again started focusing on the ashram's work. The disciple stopped going that way and started taking another route. He began doing his work carefully, but slowly, anger developed inside him, and he began getting frustrated with the other disciples. He became restless. He no longer ate at the right time and ate very little food. One night, the guru came to the disciple and told him, "You had promised me that you would keep your mind under control. How many times have you broken your promise now?" Hearing this, the disciple fell at his guru's feet and started crying. While crying, he told the guru, "Gurudev, I have broken my promise many times. I make a promise, but every time I break it, it is not in my control at all. I try very hard to push all the bad thoughts out of my mind, but I can't do it, even if I want to." Then the guru said to the disciple, "Come with me." The guru took the disciple to the garden of the ashram and said to him, "Look, there are some drains here through which the water from the river is reaching these plants, and this water is flowing continuously. Can you stop the flow of this water?" The disciple said, "Yes, Gurudev, I can stop this flow." Then the disciple picked up some soil and put it on the edge of the drain. The water stopped for a while, but then after a moment it overflowed over the soil. The teacher asked, "What is this?" This water did not stop at all. The disciple picked up some pebbles and threw them into the drain, and the water stopped briefly, but then after a while it overflowed over the stones. The guru asked, "Disciple, what happened?" "The water has come again. You said you would stop it. Can we truly stop something completely?" The disciple said, "No problem, Gurudev. I will stop this water and show you." He brought a big stone and placed it on the drain. The water stopped. "I have fulfilled your words," he said. The guru smiled and said, "Look carefully. The water has stopped, yes, but it has broken through the drain behind and is now flowing from side to side. Look closely. It has also come in front of this stone, and it will change its course and flow forward again." After some time, the same thing happened. Then the guru explained to the disciple, "The same is happening with you. You are trying again and again, harder and harder, but every time, your effort breaks down, and it will always keep breaking. Here, the stone represents your effort, and this water represents your thoughts. No matter how big a stone you place, the water will find its way." Seeing this, the disciple asked, "Oh, Gurudev, is there no way by which I can get rid of these dirty thoughts?" The guru said, "There is a way. This water is coming from the river. You can only change its course from there." The guru took the disciple to a river from where the water was flowing to the garden. The guru said to the disciple, "The water is flowing from this river. If we block the path from where the water is reaching the garden, can't we stop it there?" The disciple said, "Yes, Gurudev, it can definitely happen. If I shut off this water here, then it will not reach the drain in front, and then it will not go to the garden." The teacher then said, "Disciple, if there is no water in the garden, from where will the trees and plants get water? Those trees and plants need water." The disciple thought for a moment and said, "This never crossed my mind. It is indeed necessary for this water to flow to the garden." Guru said, "There are some trees and plants which need water daily. They will wither and die if we stop the water entirely. We will have to open the water again." After listening to the guru, the disciple opened the way for water. Then the guru asked, "What will happen if we divert all the water of this river towards the garden?" The disciple replied, "Gurudev, the plants there will drown, and there will be nothing left." The guru smiled and said, "You understand this well. We don't have to stop anything. We just have to maintain balance. Plants are destroyed by too little water, and they are also destroyed by too much water. Our life runs on balance." The guru said to the disciple, "If I tell you not to think about mangoes, then what image will first come to your mind?" The disciple replied, "Mangoes." The guru continued, "When we try to forcefully stop impure thoughts, they come back more strongly. We should never try to suppress them. Our dirty thoughts often arise due to the influence of bad company. Sometimes, sensuality isn't naturally in us, but due to associating with certain people, it begins to dominate." The disciple responded, "Gurudev, you are right. I had lost my way." That night, the disciple slept peacefully. In the morning, he went to take alms along the same path where he had previously encountered a boy watching girls by the river. The disciple took the boy to the river, where he approached the girls fetching water. He asked for water from one of the girls, who offered it to him respectfully, touching his feet as a sign of reverence. The disciple blessed her, saying, "May you be well," and felt as if he had regained something lost. He started to walk back peacefully. Just then, the boy hiding by the tree approached the disciple and said, "What's different today? You seem to have moved beyond me in spirit." The disciple replied, "We are always too focused on observing others. If you like someone and she also likes you, then commit to her. But first, become someone of substance. Identify yourself and don't waste your time like this." From that day, the boy met the disciple regularly and began to change his habits. He avoided going to the river idly and started focusing on building his own life. The guru explained, "You see, the company you keep has a powerful influence on your thoughts. Change your company, and your thoughts will follow." The teacher then asked the disciple, "Did you find the answers to all your questions?" The disciple replied, "Yes, thank you, Mahatma Ji." The Guru concluded, "When impure thoughts arise in your mind, don't consider yourself guilty. These impulses are the result of conditioning over thousands of years. They won't vanish just because of a resolution or a momentary oath. However, you have the power, the energy, to channel them in balance. You are a living energy, free to experience anything. That's why you must know yourself." From this story, we learn that our thoughts are immensely powerful. They shape the direction of our future. We should embrace positive thoughts fully, guiding ourselves toward the right path. Thank you for joining me on this journey of embracing simplicity and finding the true essence of life. Remember, in a world filled with noise and distractions, it's the moments of genuine connection, the beauty in the everyday, and the power of authenticity that truly matter. If you're seeking inspiration to live a life of depth and meaning, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content on my channel, Buddhist Teachings. Let's continue to explore the ultimate sophistication together. Until next time, stay mindful and stay inspired.